If it is a downward vertical, it is called demotion. So the opposite of promotion is demotion. Role of HR manager, trends influencing HR practice also you will understand in this chapter. This chapter gonna fetch you a 15 marks plus a 10 marks plus a 2 marks. Totally you have 27 marks. The recruitment, when I say recruitment has a word, inviting people to face an interview is called recruitment. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Street College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students in this subject, that is Human Resource Management for B.Ba second semester. Let me tell you here, you have a lot of surprises, you will have a lot of activities and you need to solve so many case studies, and this entire subject gonna be the best, because it is not that Abhilash sir is gonna teach you, but this subject is all about activity, right? So what exactly this subject is all about, we have divided into the 5 agendas. The first thing is the learning outcome. If you understand human resource management, what will happen to you as an individual, how you will be, right? And the second thing, we'll go with the beautiful part, that is the syllabus in the entire subject of human resource management. How many chapters are there? How many units are there? In that unit, what exactly are the topics and how we need to deal with it? Then we'll go deep under the units, then internals as well as the exam pattern. Now here in this first agenda of learning outcome, let me tell you here students, the ability to describe the role, whatever we have given here, more than that I'm gonna teach you, because the specialization of your teacher Abhilash Chandra is human resource management, and I'm gonna give you 100% confidence of how a person should be, right? So if you have seen the movie Animal, where the person says that there is something called, there are 2 people, one is alpha, another is a Baki sub, exactly like that, the alpha men as well as the alpha women, you will be understanding how contingent the problems are, what exactly if the problem comes, how is the solution we're gonna take. All these you will learn in the human resource management, how to get the things done by every individual you will learn in the human resource management subject. So the next here we have is the syllabus. We have 5 units. In this 5 units, the first thing is all about the introduction. Never leave this chapter, because this chapter gonna fetch you a 15 marks plus a 10 marks plus a 2 marks. Totally you have 27 marks just by studying this one unit. And if you leave all those units, you will get 27 marks. The passing out of 60 is only 21, so you can pass easily, but you are Abhilash students, right? So when you go with that concept, marks is just a mere number, so learn the knowledge. The beauty of human resource management is there are so many companies. The companies uses different type of human resource management, so you can write accordingly, because if you become an employer, how you want to treat your employees is also an act as well as an art of human resource management. So here the second one is all about HRP, how people recruit and how people do the selection process happens. Induction, training and compensation. Compensation, that means what an employer, whatever an employer gives to the employee on the return of the consideration what the employee has done, that is called compensation. It can be salary, wages, bonus, incentives, benefits, all those, that is called compensation. So this is a new topic for you. Induction, training, recruitment, selection, all you know. So compensation means the money which the employer gives to the employee. It can be money as well as money's worth. Then we have performance appraisal, promotion and transfer. The last unit is all about employee engagement and psychological contract. See here, psychological contract, if you go with it, I'll tell you more about what is psychology of a person, how you can read a person's mind, and that will help any HR to get the things done by each and every individual effectively as well as efficiently. So this subject is all about activities. The subject is all about knowing people. and this subject is more about knowing yourself. So this subject is so beautiful here. So introduction to human resource management, the first chapter. In this chapter, we're going to learn about meaning, definition of HRM, feature, objective, difference between human resource management and personnel management. So these two are there. Role of HR manager, trends influencing HR practice also will understand in this chapter. So moving forward, we have the second chapter, human resource planning, recruitment and selection. Here what exactly happens? What is human resource planning? Understand here. The first evolution of human resource management, the first thing was personnel management. Personnel means staff. Managing your employees. That was the first thing. After that, slowly they developed. Industrial revolution came into place. And they thought, we need to go with human as a resource. And then we need to manage them. So that is how HRM came. After HRM, they thought, let us plan for our people, right? So human resource planning happened. After that, there is something called as HRD, human resource development. Now we have planned, now we need to develop them. We need to actually make them, motivate them. We should make them as a tool, as a resource, which is very good, as well as that will fetch us more money. So that is the reason, see, why your employer will give you more salary, because you are giving them more sales. So they are developing you because they want to be richer. So this chapter is all about human resource planning. The recruitment, when I say recruitment has a word, inviting people to face an interview is called recruitment. There are two types of recruitment. I'll teach you more in depth in the subject as well. Then we have selection. Selection has a very lengthy process, and this chapter also will fetch you 15 plus 10 plus 2 is equal to 27 marks. If you carefully understand, the first chapter is 27 plus second chapter is 27. If you go with this equation alone, out of 60, you will be getting 54 marks only in these two chapters. So a person who knows about the concept, I don't need to explain you more about it, which chapter you are supposed to read and which chapter you are not supposed to read. But as a student of Abhilash, so what is that you should do? Knowledge. You should only go for knowledge but not the marks. Now here in this human resource planning, recruitment and selection, we have the topics. One is human resource planning, HR demand forecasting, succession planning. The word succession planning is after me, who's the next one? Right? Now we have this person called Bill Gates, Microsoft, right? So the person, co-founder, as well as he became the CEO, was Bill Gates. When he was about to retire, he wanted to give that place to somebody else. So to give that place to somebody else, he'll not give it to any of his auntie's son or uncle's son. He will think that who is the person who's capable of taking it. And that's the reason he gave it to a person. Now that is a question for you. You can write in the comment box, who is the CEO of Microsoft after Bill Gates? And there is a hint which I'm going to give you. He is a person who is a masterpiece in himself, and he belongs to, okay, let me not give you more hint. You already know that, I know that. You can use Google as well as you can use any of this platform and then get the answer, and I'm always there to help you now. So succession planning is after that person, who's the next person to be there. That is called succession planning. Then we have job analysis, recruitment and selection. This selection is a compulsory 15 marks question. Recruitment is a 10 marks question. It can be vice versa. It can be what? Vice versa. 15 can be 10, 10 can be 15. So the third chapter is induction, training, compensation. Again, this chapter is also, it has 15 marks, a 10 marks and a 2 marks, right? So what exactly happens here in induction is, we have induction, meaning, objective and purpose of induction. What exactly induction is? See, when you join our college, the first day was an icebreaker, right? Where you felt, okay, we should be doing so many things which we are supposed to do, which we are not supposed to do. We have something called orientation, right? So that orientation in a company is called induction. And then you will meet so many of your seniors where how exactly the company works. You will introduce yourself to your seniors. Your seniors are going to come and talk to you. That is induction. So it also happens in the company as well. Problem faced during induction program planning also you need to understand. Then we'll go with training. Then we'll go with, here there is a very beautiful concept called as the Kirkpatrick model. This Kirkpatrick model is a 10 marks question. You will understand how beautifully the model was made, and then you will understand about career development. Then will come the next level, that is called compensation. That is direct, indirect forms of compensation. Only the meaning we are supposed to know, but I'll teach you in depth the forms of compensation. Then the compensation structure will actually go. So that is how the induction, training and compensation will end. So there are three topics. One is induction. The first one is induction. The second one is training, and then the compensation. So the fourth chapter we have is performance appraisal. This is a beautiful topic here. The reason here, performance appraisal, every company uses performance appraisal as a tool. So what is performance appraisal? How performance appraisal happens? What are the types of performance appraisal? What are the problems faced when we are going for performance appraisal is what we're going to learn in this chapter. Plus, we'll also learn something called promotion and transfer. So here, performance appraisal meaning, definition, objective, methods. This is a question which you're gonna get in the examination. That is, explain the methods of performance appraisal, a 15 marks short question. Write it today itself. The question paper is leaked for your examination, which will be in May and June. The question will be explain the methods of performance appraisal. Then you have process of performance appraisal. Then we have promotion, meaning and definition of promotion, purpose of promotion, why promotion happens, on what basis promotion happens. Then we have meaning for transfer, reasons for transfer and types of transfer. Now you would have heard about your parents telling you that I got a promotion, right? I got a transfer. Now, what is the difference between a promotion and a transfer? In this chapter we're going to learn. For a nutshell, I'll just explain you. Promotion in the sense, say example, I'm the assistant manager. I get a promotion means I'll be in the next level, that is say manager. If I get a promotion, if I'm in a manager position, if I get a promotion, senior manager. So hierarchically there is a change, vertically there is a growth. As well as when I say that I got transfer, right? I'm in some branch in, say I'm working in a bank and I'm in some branch, JAYALAKSHMIPURAM. So if I get transfer, I'll move to some other place, but my salary will not change. I'll be working in some other office, some other branch office, but my salary will be the same. That is transfer. So transfer is what? Horizontally there is a movement. And promotion is vertically there is a movement. That is upward vertical. If it is a downward vertical, it is called demotion. So the opposite of promotion is demotion. Right? So we will learn more in this chapter about this. Next one is we have the fifth unit, employee engagement and psychological contract. Psychological contract is a 2 marks question, not much to learn, but I'll be teaching you more in depth about psychology as well as the psychological contract. So in this chapter we have employee engagement. We denote that as EE. Types of EE, drivers of employee engagement, which measures of EE, and benefits of EE. Then psychological contract, only meaning and features are supposed to be learned. In this chapter, you may get a 15 marks question or a 10 marks question. So that means you'll have 15 marks or you'll have 10 marks question, but you'll be getting 2 plus 2. That is, there are 2 questions of 2 marks each. So that is the compulsory one. That is how the syllabus will end. Now coming to the internal part, students, internals are divided into 40. In that 40, again, they are divided into 30 for writing and 10 for your, say, seminars or your assignment book or your skill development book. So we'll think about that and then we'll move forward. So I'll be giving you 3 internals. The first internals we have Unit 1 and Unit 2. The second internals is all about Unit 3 as well as Unit 4. And the third is Employee Engagement, that is Unit 5. So here when we go with it, the concept is very clear. If it is out of 40, it is so easy to score 40 on 40. How it is? Just go with the consistency of the units. I'll be teaching you. Anywhere you have any doubt, you can ask us. You'll be very obliged if you people will ask us more questions and we're going to answer you the same. And next we have the exam pattern for the main examination, which is actually done by the University of Mysore, and it is for 60 marks. So we have the pattern, that is part A, 2 into 5 is equal to 10. You'll be getting 7 questions, 2 marks. You are supposed to write only 5 questions. Same way we have part B, that is 10 into 2 is equal to 20. You'll be getting somewhere around 4 questions. You should write 2 questions. Each question carry 10 marks. And the part C is 15 into 2 is equal to 30. Here also you get 4 questions. You should write only 2 questions. Each question carry 15 marks. Total, if you go 10 plus 20 plus 30 is 60 marks. Out of 60 here, students, you need to score 21 to pass, right? And here plus, out of 40 there is something called minimum or maximum. Say maximum is 40 and minimum is 0 if you go with it. But the reality is, if both are calculated, out of 100 you should get 40 marks. Only then you'll pass. So that's the thing which you people need to know. And in the entire session I have told you, and I have actually put my own textbook. So that is a book for referral. You need to rewind and then check what exactly and how exactly my book looked like. And the reference book, if I need to tell you, is Ashwatthappa Human Resource Management by McGraw-Hill. It's a costly book actually. Edwin Filippo, they have written Personal Management. Again, it is the McGraw-Hill's. It will fetch you more than 800 rupees. But there is a person who has written a beautiful book and it is only say 225 rupees. And it is Abhilash Chandra, Human Resource Management. All subject I've written, especially in the theory of human resource management, management accounting, all those things. You can actually check it as affordable and easy English I have used, and you people can actually get 60 on 60 if you refer this book called Abhilash Chandra, Human Resource Management. So any doubt regarding the entire subject, I'm always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you.